Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed that first part of What If Naruto had Divine Dividing / What If Naruto was the White Dragon Emperor. Here is part 2 to What If Naruto had Divine Divide / What If Naruto was the White Dragon Emperor. Okay, so quick recap, guys. Albion went into the Naruto universe, entered Naruto. Naruto's running away from 5 years later. Naruto's running away from an angry mob. Albion speaks to Naruto. Naruto says yes. Naruto awakens to his power. Then, of course, he divides the mob out of existence. Literally, like he literally just he turns them into nothing. And I also said that they're a little bit more technologically and fashion-wise, they are more advanced than in canon. So Naruto has a set of headphones. I probably should have mentioned that in the last video, but now I'm saying that. So he has a headphone, and his headband is going to be on his right arm. So yeah, he's going to kind of like Shikamaru it a little bit, because he doesn't like his headband messing up his hair or anything. And like I said, Naruto has a little bit of a rebellious attitude. Well, not a little bit. He has a lot of a rebellious attitude. So even though he doesn't pull pranks, like he still doesn't like people telling him what to do and when to do it. So yeah. But anyway, Naruto obviously passes. He catches Mizuki. Oh wait, then there was another time skip. Naruto was 13. Naruto learned some jutsus from his father. And Naruto is like, yeah, he's 13, and he heard Mizuki talking about how he's trying to steal the scroll ceiling. Naruto catches on. Well, Albion catches on to it, and then Albion tells Naruto that that Mizuki guy was trying to do something bad. And then Naruto says, and remember, Naruto said, all right, well, it's time to test out this balance breaker. And I also forgot to mention this. Naruto is not afraid to kill people, obviously, as we've seen him do to the mob. The reason why he didn't do it to Mizuki was, well, because he wasn't really in the mood of killing, and he just kind of just handed him back to his dad. And then, of course, teams got assigned. And I know I said I was going to let you guys decide if you wanted Sasuke's clan to be massacred, but I said, you know what? It just wouldn't be the same Sasuke if Sasuke's clan wasn't massacred. So yeah, so I know I left that decision in y'all's hands, guys, but I just kind of changed my mind. I know I just at that time I just wasn't thinking about it like that. So yeah. But anyway, and Naruto's sibling's his brother's name is Mima. Obviously from Naruto Road to Ninja movie. And then Naruto's sister, I'm gonna say his sister's name is Makoto. If you've seen Persona, if you played Persona 5, then you know who Makoto is. So yeah. And of course, Kakashi said, be at Training Ground 7 at 6 o'clock and don't eat anything unless you want to puke. So yeah, all right. And then that's where I last left off. So okay, our story starts back off with Naruto after Kakashi said, "You guys can go home now." Naruto just he's walking back home, And if you guys are wondering, does anybody know about his? Does anybody know about the wings or anything like that? No, Naruto. Well, he's only gonna show Kakashi, Sasuke, and Sakura during that training. So anyway, Naruto's just kind of like listening to his music, and I'm gonna say, just for the heck of it, because this is one of my favorite bands, he's listening to System of a Down, Chop Suey, and well, anyway, he goes to the training grounds, and he goes into his wings materialize on his back, and then he goes into his balance breaker trying to extend his time limit, and Albion says, are you trying to extend your time limit in the balance breaker? And Naruto says, yeah, of course. I figure, transforming it into more will extend my time limit. And where I'm getting this training method is if you've seen Bleach, when Ichigo's training for his holification mask, the more times he transforms into it, another second increase, but instead of another second, Naruto gets another minute. So last time I think I said 30 minutes tops. Yeah, 30 minutes top. So anyway, Naruto is just kind of like, he's just training there, trying to, extend his time limit. And, oh, by the way, guys, I know I probably should have mentioned this in the last video. Naruto, Albion, and Kurama, they're all, like, best friends. So, Kurama doesn't mind lending chakra to Naruto. But Naruto says, well, considering I'm mainly using mostly Albion's power most of the time, well, I'm going to be using Albion's power, But Kurama says, well, it's always good to have a backup. And Naruto says, all right. And, of course, Naruto and Kurama kind of bump fists through the cage. And then Naruto, even though he doesn't have KCM1 and KCM2, he will get it later. I'm gonna let you guys decide when you guys want him to get it. Me personally, I was wanting to do it during the 3-year training gap. When he's off training with Jiraiya and stuff, or that 3 years. So that's when I was kind of wanting him to get it. But hey, I'll let you guys kind of decide that. If you guys agree with me, then I'll let you guys decide that. But anyway, Naruto is just kind of, again, training. And it's nighttime, and Naruto's still just kind of training. And he kind of unplugged his headphones and kind of plugged it into his iPod into his speaker and started, listening to some training music like System of a Down, Slipknot, a little bit of... Now, I know I'm just going to say their music exists. I'm not going to say that that's their actual names or anything, but I'm just going to say he's just doing that, okay, guys? Because I said this, and in this one, they're a little bit more technologically advanced, and their fashion sense has gone from, from being village people, even though, yes, but, alright, forget what I just said, but kind of looks more modernized, is what I'm trying to say. They still wear those sandals, but Naruto just kind of looks like how Volley's looking right now. But anyway, Naruto just get kind of pulled into his mindscape. And if you're wondering, okay, is this Kurama? No, this is actually the past predecessors who were the previous White Dragon Emperors. And then, of course, they said, and Volley, who was the last predecessor, was just kind of standing there, and he says, so, you're Albion's new dragon? No, he says, so, you're Albion's new White Dragon Emperor. And Naruto says, yeah, and who are you? And Volley says, I'm your predecessor. I'm the one who had Albion before you did. And Naruto says, huh, okay. So, I'm assuming you brought me into this mindscape of mine for some reason other than idle chit-chat. And then Volley says, I like you, kid. You catch on real quick. And Naruto says, don't mention it. And Albion says, Volley, why are you wanting to talk to Naruto? And Volley says, well, it's quite simple, Albion. I want to teach him the Juggernaut drive. And Albion says, but Volley, he's still trying to master his balance breaker. I don't think he's ready for the Juggernaut drive. I mean, that's some extreme power you're talking about right there. I know. But I think the quicker he learns it, the better he'll be off. And Naruto says, Juggernaut drive? What the heck is the Juggernaut drive? And, of course, Volley and Albion start explaining to what the Juggernaut drive is. And then Naruto's, like amazed by this. He's like, wow, getting turned into an actual dragon. Huh. Dang. And he's like, dang. And what did you say the Juggernaut drive can do? Well, basically the Juggernaut, and Volley says, basically the Juggernaut drive can really just boost your power up so much that you can even rival even that of the gods. And Naruto's like, wait, the gods? Like, Naruto's just like dumbfounded. Like, he can't believe what he's hearing right now. And Naruto's like, so how do I tap into this Juggernaut drive? And Volley says, well, you see, you have to say a special little chant. And Naruto says, so what's the chant? Well, I'll tell you what. If you can get your balance breaker to last for 3 weeks straight without deactivating it, then I'll teach you the Juggernaut drive chant. And then, by that time, you should be able to go into the Juggernaut drive for at least an hour. Or, well, nah, not an hour, but 30 minutes. Naruto says, alright, you're on, Volley. He's like, well then, you should go. And Naruto exit out of his mindscape, and he deactivates his balance breaker, and then his wings dematerialized. And then Albion's talking into Naruto's head, and he said, so, Naruto, what did you think about the Juggernaut drive? And Naruto says, I'm actually surprised. And then Kurama just kind of pitches in too. He's like, man, I don't even think I would even be able to take on Albion at that. Even if I was out of this cage at full power, even I don't even think I could take you on at that level, Naruto. And Naruto says, so I guess I really am lucky. And Albion says, luck ain't got nothing to do with it. And then Naruto said, what do you mean? Naruto, everybody has a destiny at birth. Everybody's chosen for something. Naruto says, everybody has a destiny. Everybody is chosen for something. So I guess that means I was chosen to wield you, Albion? And Albion says, correct. And he says, well, I guess then I was also destined to wield Kurama. And Kurama says, yeah, I guess you were, He's like, Naruto says, well, I'm tired. The good thing I left a mark at the house, so now I can just teleport there. I don't really feel like showing everybody my wings. Well, not yet anyways. So anyway, Naruto just kind of teleports, and a white flash And then Naruto teleports into his room. He gets out of his room, and of course Kushina, Mima, and Makoto. I'm gonna say Mima and Makoto are I'm gonna say 5 years younger than Naruto. So Naruto's 13, so they'd be 11, 10, 9, 8. They'd be 8 years old right now. So they're just now entering into the academy. I think they're I think they're just now entering into the academy, I think. So, yeah. So anyway, Naruto goes to sleep, and he set his alarm clock for about like 5:30, because Naruto had a schedule where he always liked to wake up 30 minutes before he had to go anywhere and do some training. So Naruto woke up at 5:30. He kind of ate himself, he ate himself like a medium breakfast. And he brought him a couple of jugs of water. No, a couple of gourds of water. A couple of jugs of water. I'm gonna say Naruto ate like just some sausage. No, not sausage. Some bacon, some eggs, and some toast. And he ate a banana and an apple. So yeah. And Naruto also brought his headphones and... Well, no, he didn't really bring his headphones because he didn't want them to get damaged while he's training. So anyway, Naruto just kind of brings his stereo along and plugs his iPod, and he's already at training ground 7 because he said, well, I'm supposed to be here at 6 o'clock sharp, so might as well just get some training in here. And he said, and if I know Kakashi like I think I do, we're probably going to be here for like 2 hours or so. So Naruto actually thinks, you know what? Nah. I'm going to go grab me some stuff to eat. And I'm gonna say he just gets some of his like favorite snacks. He gets like I'm just gonna say he grabs like a bag of barbecue chips, and he still has his waters. And I'm gonna also say he also brought a few granola bars, and yeah, that's about it. So anyway, Naruto's just like kind of off there training, and he doesn't want to activate his balance breaker or anything like that. So right now he's just mainly working on his physical and chakra control. And of course he already knows tree climbing, water walking. But Naruto is also kind of have a Naruto meditates to kind of like to kind of just like get a feel for like just to kind of just like relax himself a little bit. Like if he does like 5 minutes of meditation before he starts actual physical training, because he wants to be like focused of what he's doing. So Naruto's just like doing training. And of course he remembers what his dad said about the shadow clone jutsu, and Naruto says multi-shadow clone jutsu. And then of course, and I'm just gonna say they're about like 100. Let's just keep it like right there, 100. But anyway, he's training and sparring with all of the shadow clones, and and his fighting style, Yeah, and he kind of just develops his own little bit of a fighting style. And he's working on the places where, where there could be possible openings, places that he could probably take advantage of. And then after he does like a few, I'm going to say a good 20 minutes of sparring. Yeah, I think that's good 20 minutes of sparring. Naruto just kind of just sits down, takes a little bit of a drink of water. But after he does that, he starts, he kind of cracks open a book. And, let's just say this. Naruto has already met Jiraiya. And, no, Naruto, no, I ain't gonna do that. No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that, guys. I'm not turning Naruto into a pervert. Well, he's a little bit of a pervert. But he'll do it like in a subtle way to where nobody will notice that he's doing it. Like, people will get like a feeling that somebody's looking at him. Not like when Naruto looks at girls, he gives like a very subtle, non-noticeable looks and glances, and the girls, they just kind of feel like, somebody's staring at them, but they don't know who. But Naruto's just like, whatever. And then Naruto's just like, no, I don't need to be getting distracted. And then Naruto actually brings out a book about, no, not a book, but a scroll about the human body and about pressure points. Yeah, pressure points. He starts learning about pressure points, what pressure points do what. Some pressure points can slow down chakra, some pressure points can even stop chakra. Now, I know this is sounding like the Hyuga's way, but Naruto is going to be doing it a little bit more like what's that guy from Fist of the North Star. I can't remember the main character's name. Like he hits your pressure points and it can do like different stuff, and well, mostly it makes people explode. But Naruto just tries to learn about that and stuff like that. But like mainly hitting pressure points to paralyze people. Like if they need to take him down for like a special mission or something like that, then he'll do that. But anyway, time passes by. It's 6 o'clock. Sasuke and Sakura are just now arriving to the training ground. And of course, they're waiting there for an hour. And well, matter of fact, right when they get there at 6, they asked Naruto what he's doing there so early, and he's like, when did you get here? He said, well, I got here at 5:30. And they're like saying, 5:30, golly. And they said, well, what were you doing at 5:30? He's like, just ate me a little bit of a light breakfast and came out here to do some training. And of course, his music is just blaring. I'm gonna say he was listening to Psychosocial by Slipknot, even though it's not actually Slipknot in this universe, but you guys know what I'm saying. But Naruto's like, look, what I do is none of y'all's business. And then, of course, Sasuke gets ticked off about this. He said, you better watch your mouth, Naruto. I don't care if you are the 4th Hokage's son. And Naruto says, you think I care if I'm the 4th Hokage's son? Please. I could take you down regardless if I was or wasn't. And Sasuke says, do you want to put your money where your mouth is? And then Naruto says, oh, a gambling person, aren't we? And Sasuke says, well, I'm not gambling. I'm just saying, do you want to fight or not? Naruto says, I would, but most likely Kakashi's going to make us fight anyway, so I'd rather save my strength. I'll mainly was just warming up. And of course Sakura said, Naruto, can you turn that crap off? And Naruto just gives Sakura a death glare. He's like, first, don't talk about my music. Second of all, no. My iPod, my stereo, I can do whatever the heck I want to do with it. And most of all, Sakura, shut up. You're annoying and useless and worthless. Don't talk to me. Thought. And of course Sakura just snaps and said, who are you calling a thought? And I'm like, and Naruto said, I didn't stutter, did I? And then Naruto's just like, whatever, I ain't got time to deal with you. And of course, a few hours pass by. Naruto's just kind of just like meditating. And then Kakashi's like, so, how are you guys doing? And Naruto says, Kakashi, shut up. You were supposed to be here at 6 o'clock sharp. And then, of course, Kakashi gets that same excuse that he always likes to give. Well, you know, I was just walking the path of life, and I had to help an old lady carry her groceries in. And Naruto just says, you know what, just cut the bull. You know what, no. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Reel your anger in, Naruto. Reel your anger in. And Kakashi says, wow, somebody has a temper. And then Naruto's like, look, I can forgive you being like maybe 5 or 10 minutes late, but come on, it's been like about 2 hours. Come on. And he says, you know what? I bet if you weren't reading that book of yours, you know, you might have actually be a good sensei. And of course, Kakashi's like, whatever. And of course, you know, same thing goes. And of course, Kakashi says, alright, so here's how the test is going to begin. All you gotta do is take these 2 bells away from me. And then Naruto says, huh? Is that it? And Kakashi said, yes, that's it. And Naruto says, well, okay, can we come at you with the intent to kill? And then Kakashi says, well, your opponents won't show you any mercy on the battlefield, and I'm pretty sure they're going to come at you with the intent to kill, so obviously you should do the same, right? And Naruto says, alright, don't blame me if you die. And Kakashi says, alright, whatever. He says, you have until lunchtime, which would be 12 o'clock. He says, you have until lunchtime to catch these bells from me. To take these bells from me. And Naruto says, you know, Kakashi, you really, really, really need to watch what you set up. And Kakashi says, huh? He's like, whatever. Alright, Naruto. He says, alright, the test shall begin. And Sasuke and Sakura just scatter off into the trees, and Naruto's just standing there. And Kakashi says, huh, well, it seems like the other 2 were able to hide themselves pretty well. But Naruto, he acts so tough. Does he actually think that he's strong enough to take me down? And then cut back to Naruto, and Albion instead in Naruto's head. So he says, so Naruto, do you intend to show him our power? He's like, yeah, later, in a little bit. Right now, I feel like just testing his abilities for right now. And Albion said, okay, you're the boss. He's like, I know. Don't worry, Albion, you'll get your itch to fight. So Naruto he kind of just body flickers right next to Kakashi. Kakashi just like jumps like really quick because he wasn't expecting Naruto to be that fast. He's like, what the heck? There ain't no way that is he really a Genin? He says, well, judging by his body mass and how his body looks, he's like, hey Naruto, how'd you get that he said, Naruto, how did you get? He said, how did you get that swole? Even though he didn't really say. He's like, how did you get buff? Well, not buff, but like, like Naruto says, well, I started training since I was 5, so I guess I've always just really trained. And Sasuke, I mean not Sasuke, but Kakashi says, okay, that's weird for a 5-year-old to be doing. And Naruto says, no, it ain't. 5-year-olds can do whatever the heck they want to do. And Kakashi said, whatever. And then Naruto says, alright, Kakashi, are you ready? And Kakashi says, yeah, whatever. And Naruto he's like, alright, it's time to increase up the speed a little bit. And now this is just pure physical speed right here. He just, like right when Kakashi blinked, Naruto's gone. Naruto already left his sight of vision, and he lands a kick on Kakashi's side, and Kakashi's like, what the heck? How did he move so fast? And he's like, did he just increase his speed? And Naruto says, come on, I was expecting more out of the great Kakashi Hatake. And Kakashi says, don't get too cocky. And Naruto just throws a couple of shuriken at Kakashi, and they hit him. And Naruto says, substitution, huh? And of course, Kakashi puffs into a log. And then, of course, Kakashi's come behind Naruto with that favorite jutsu, well, not jutsu, but technique that we all know and love, the 1,000 Years of Death. And Naruto says, hey, man. Like, Naruto, quickly turns around. He's like, oh, no, you ain't doing that technique again. He's like, no, well, not again. But he says, you're not doing that technique on me. Heck no, man. He's like, heck no, fam. I ain't doing that. And Naruto just kind of redirects Kakashi's fingers and tosses him away. He's like, heck no, I ain't going that way. And anyway, Kakashi says, well, I guess I can't be messing around. I guess I have to put in a little bit of effort. So, of course, Kakashi puts his book away. And Naruto says, finally taking me serious? He's like, and Kakashi's like, well, not really taking you serious, but more like you piqued my interest. And then, of course, this kind of hits a chord in Naruto. He's like, piqued your interest? Piqued your interest? He's like, you better be taking me seriously or you're going to die. And Naruto said with firmness in his voice, like he meant what he was going to, like he meant what he said. He says, if you don't take me serious, you're going to die. And Kakashi heard this. He's like, this kid ain't joking. He ain't being cocky or anything. He's actually meaning what he's saying, what he's going to do. He's like, well, I guess I better take him serious. And Kakashi says, well, Naruto, don't blame me if you die. And Naruto says, you think you can take me down? Wrong. I don't think you can even touch me. And Kakashi just flares his Sharingan, and Sasuke's just like, wait, is that? No. There ain't no way that he possesses the Sharingan. And Naruto's just like, so that's the infamous Sharingan. So, I heard that you got that from your best friend, Kakashi. And Kakashi is just kind of like, wait, where did you hear that from? He said, remember who my dad is? And then Kakashi's like, oh yeah, that's right. And then without Kakashi noticing, Naruto is doing the same thing what Kakashi was trying to do him. And Kakashi turns around real quick. He's like, crap, he was luring me into a trap. And Naruto says, the first rule about being a ninja is deception. And if you obviously fall for deception, well then, you really can't call yourself a ninja. And Kakashi says, well, he's got the deception part down. Naruto and Kakashi just kind of backflips over Naruto and just kind of kicks him to the side. So he says, well, I'm surprised you were able to beat my shadow clone. And Kakashi says, trust me, you're good. but you're not that good. And of course, this hits another string in Naruto, and he says, you know what, Albion? Screw this. And Albion says, are you sure? Do you really want... He says, yeah, I was going to show them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And Albion says, all right then, let's do this. And of course, Naruto's wings materialize onto his back. The white and blue energy wings that you see right there. Naruto just says sacred gear, divine dividing. Well, no, he doesn't say, he just says sacred gear. Well, not, well, yeah, well, nah. His wings just come onto his back. Well, not, his wings materialize on his back. And then he just kind of shoots up into the sky, and now he's flying. And Kakashi, Sakura, and Sasuke, they're just all stunned. He's like, wait, since when could Naruto do this? He's like, what kind of power is this? And then Albion just kind of speaks out loud. He says, so, I hear y'all are going to be my partner's teammates and sensei. Well, you guys shouldn't be too surprised when he destroys y'all easily. Me and my partner, we can conquer anything. And he says, that's right, Albion. Let's do this. And Albion, and he says, so, Naruto, do you want to go into the balance breaker? And Naruto says, nah, for right now, let's just test the waters for a bit. And of course, now, Naruto's just giving off immense killer intent, and Kakashi says, holy freaking crap, this guy is literally going to try to kill me. And so anyway, he just starts weaving hand signs left and right. Hand signs on sight. Anyway, and he does fire style. And Kakashi says, fire style, fireball jutsu. And then, of course, he launches a fireball at Naruto. And then Albion says, divide, 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 divide. And of course, he divides it until it goes into nothing. Now remember, this power is getting added to Naruto. So Naruto just got, he's got 5 times the amount that he normally has. And Naruto says, huh, thanks for the power. And Kakashi says, what? What happened to my fireball? And Albion says, well, it's quite Albion says, well, it's quite simple, Kakashi Hatake. I divided your fireball into nothingness, and I added its power to Naruto. And Kakashi's just, wait, what? So, basically, any of our attacks can just basically be divided and added to Naruto's strength? And Albion says, precisely. Now this is why you will never be able to beat us. You shall know what real power is when we're done with you. And then Kakashi says, crap, I need to pull up all the stops. And then Kakashi just says, lightning style. Lightning beast running jutsu. And then, of course, a bunch of lightning beasts are trying to attack Naruto. And Albion says, divide, 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 divide. Until, and now Naruto gets another boost. Now he has 10 times the normal power that he has, and Naruto says, huh, yeah, that's right, just continue to give me more power. And then Kakashi says, dang it, I guess I need to start doing physical attacks, but I can't reach him from that far up. He's like, wait, I can throw some kunai and some shuriken. He's like, all right, let's do this. And he just starts throwing shuriken and kunai at just pure speed, because he knows that if he puts any chakra into it, Naruto's just going to absorb it, and, well, he's just going to divide it, and that energy is just going to be absorbed into Naruto, making only Naruto stronger. And Kakashi's just thinking in his head, he's like, what kind of power is this? I've never seen anything like it. And then Naruto says, alright, Albion, let's do it. Let's go full power. No, he says, alright, Albion, let's do it. And Albion says, right. And Albion says, "Balance breaker!" And then Naruto enters into his balance breaker. Yeah, he enters into his balance breaker. And then everybody's just like, wait, what? And Sasuke's just like, was Naruto hiding this from me all this time? How did Naruto even obtain this power? And Naruto says, I didn't obtain it. I was chosen. Everybody has a destiny in this life. My destiny was to be the supreme king. To become king. My destiny was to have this power, and it's sealed inside of me. And this power chosen, well, not this, Albion chose me. He said, you see, everybody has a destiny, and Albion chose me to become his next host. He chose me to become the White Dragon Emperor. And then Naruto, just comes and moves at like beyond lightning speed. And he's just like right behind Kakashi. So, I heard you're strong. Let's see if you can prove me right. So he said, well, I hear you're strong for my dad. Let's see if you can prove him right. And then Kakashi just immediately just starts going into hand-to-hand combat. He's like, wait, what am I doing? Why don't I just put him into a genjutsu? Which ain't going to work because Kurama's going to disrupt Naruto's chakra, so then that way he can snap out of a genjutsu. So anyway, Kakashi says, alright, demonic illusion. 1,000 nails. And then, of course, Naruto gets placed under a genjutsu, and Kurama easily disrupts it. And Kakashi thinks, alright, I got him. And of course, Naruto's just baiting, because he's already free of the genjutsu, but he's just pretending to be like he's still stunned. And really, he's just baiting Kakashi to come and attack him. Of course, Kakashi comes out and says, alright, here's my chance to hit him with my lightning blade. He's like, lightning blade! And he just comes charging. And then Naruto says, huh, I knew you'd do that. And Kakashi says, crap, 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 crap. And Albion says, divide, 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 divide. And then, of course, there is no lightning blade. And Naruto just grabs freaking Kakashi's hand and flips him. Well, no, not flips. He breaks he dislocates Kakashi's hand. And Kakashi's like, because if any of you have ever had a dislocated, sucker freaking hurt. So Kakashi's going to be wincing in pain. He's like, crap, I need to relocate my wrist, or otherwise I'm going to be really useless in this fight. He's like, dang, this kid is really strong. Man, I'm already out of chakra. And Naruto's, well, he's not out of chakra. He's just using a lot of chakra. And Naruto says, huh, alright then, let's take this to the next level. And then Naruto just like, again, he just comes right behind Kakashi and he grabs them and he says, and Albion says, divide, 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 and continue dividing. And Kakashi's like, I'm getting weaker. Wait, is he dividing up my chakra and absorbing it into himself? Dang it, crap, I gotta break out of his hold. But he's too dang strong. And Naruto says, you see, I'm just the wrong opponent for anybody. It doesn't matter how much strategy you use if I'm smarter than you. And then Naruto just basically hits Kakashi on the back, and Kakashi goes flying into multiple trees. He's like, crap, dang it. If I had to place him on a scale, no. I don't even know what scale to put him on. If anything, just like this, I say he even rivals that of the Nine Tails. And Naruto says, huh, is this all the great... He says, so is this the limit to all the hype of the great Kakashi Hatake? And Kakashi Hatase says, dang it, he's right. I'm getting too weak. And Kakashi just hears a jingle. And Kakashi says, huh? Wait a second. And he sees one of his bells is missing. He's like, see? And then Naruto, of course, exits out of his balance breaker. And then his wings dematerialize. He says, alright, Sasuke and Sakura, you guys got this. And Naruto just kind of... And Kakashi says, well, congratulations, Naruto. You passed. Alright. But Kakashi's like, I'm too dang weak. I need to put up my Sharingan for right now and conserve my chakra. The others shouldn't be too much of a threat. And of course, he's right. They weren't that much of a threat. Sasuke gave him a little bit of hands, but Sasuke is still really just... Instead of really focusing on Kakashi with his fight, he's mainly just stunned of what he just saw. Naruto just decimated a Jonin. A high-level Jonin. And he can't believe what he just saw. And Naruto's just really... Wait, he left his headphones at home, so... Yeah. But anyway, Naruto's just kind of like listening to his music on his iPod. And then, of course, he's just drinking some water. You know, got to stay hydrated and stuff. But anyway, Naruto is just like, huh. And I thought they'd already be done. I thought they would already pick up the lesson of this. Which we all know is teamwork. And Sasuke says, alright, Sakura, I don't know if it'll work, but maybe, just maybe, if we work together, we might just be able to at least have a chance against him. And they're like just huffing and puffing. And of course they start synchronizing their attacks on Kakashi. And Kakashi's just like, huh, well, it looks like they got their lesson. And of course Kakashi just says, alright, that's enough. And I'm going to say they only had 5 more minutes left on the clock anyways. And Kakashi says, congratulations, you all pass. And he says, Naruto, you passed. And he said, Naruto, congratulations. I know I already said you passed, but you still passed. And Naruto says, yeah, thanks. So anyway, he says, alright guys, so tomorrow we'll start our Team 7. Tomorrow will be the start of the brand new Team 7. We'll start our first mission tomorrow morning. And everybody says, oh, right. Well, except for Naruto. He's like, yeah, okay. Because remember, he's rebellious. So he doesn't really like being told what to do. But like he'll do it if he has to do it. And of course, Naruto was wanting to be... He sees becoming a ninja is his first step to becoming a king. So obviously, he's just doing what he thinks is right at that moment in time. Well, anyway, and of course, right when Kakashi said that, he says, alright, but Naruto, before you go, matter of fact, the entire team is just like looking at Naruto. And Naruto says, what are y'all staring at? And they said, what was that power? And Naruto says, I'll tell you guys about it later. And of course, Naruto just says to Kakashi, he says, oh, and by the way, Kakashi, don't ask my dad for no silly D rank. Give me a mission where I can actually put my skills to use. And Kakashi says, you know, normally I would have to just decline at that, but you know, Naruto's got a point. This kid is extremely strong. He'll reach Jonin in no time. This kid's a true prodigy. And whatever the heck that power was... I still have to ask him, Naruto, what was that power? And Naruto says, I'll tell you what. You can give me a C rank or higher tomorrow. You got yourself a deal. And Kakashi says, huh, alright. You got yourself a deal then. And then, of course, everybody's like really excited, and they say, Kakashi, you better get a C rank or higher tomorrow. And Kakashi says, don't worry, I'm going to get that C rank or higher. Because now Kakashi's really just taking his sensei duties like seriously now. And anyway, Naruto goes home, and Naruto's just kind of just like sitting there wondering. He's like, alright, what am I going to do here? Okay, let's see. There's two ways I can go about this. Alright, he goes home, and he kind of just walks in. He's like, man. And Kushina, Mima, Makoto, and I'm just gonna say Minato got off early because he got finished with all his paperwork. And they're all, waiting at home for Naruto. And of course, Naruto walks through the door, and they say, and of course, everybody says, welcome home. You know how they do in anime. But anyway, they say, welcome home. And Naruto says, yeah, I'm back. And Naruto, of course, takes off his shoes because, Japanese style, gotta take off your shoes, gotta show some respect, don't want to dirty up the floor. Otherwise, mama will whoop your butt. But anyway. Naruto's just like, what's cooking, Mom? And Kushina just says, well, it's your favorite. It's ramen. And Naruto says, okay, thanks, Mom. And everybody says, so, how'd you do today? And Naruto says, well, I passed, of course. The whole team passed. And Minato says, wait, you did? And he's like, wow, I'm surprised, because most of the time, Minato just fails the team. You're the first team to actually pass his exam. Naruto says, yeah, I know. I looked up his records. And Mima or Makoto, they're just kind of like playing around. Naruto eats his ramen. He says, alright, Mom, I'm going to take me a shower, and I'm heading to bed. And she says, alright. And, of course, Naruto, he does his own laundry, so he has the same clothes for tomorrow. Anyway, he takes a shower, and then he goes to bed. Next morning, Naruto gets dressed, puts his headband onto his arm, Shikamaru style, and of course he goes to the Hokage's office, because I'm going to say he put a mark on that too, and he just teleports back. He teleports into the Hokage's office. He says, alright, Dad, I'm ready for my first mission. He says, well, hold your horses, you gotta wait for the rest of your team to get here. And Naruto says, oh my gosh, I'll be here forever then at that point. And for once, at the time Kakashi said to meet them, Kakashi was actually there. He's like, because, he's taking his sensei's duties seriously. Because at first, he really didn't really think much of his team, other than they were boring. But Naruto proved that. He said, nah, fam, I ain't boring. And Kakashi says, okay. But anyway, back to the present time. Kakashi's there, Sasuke's there, Sakura's there, and of course Naruto was already there. And Minato says, alright, so out of these missions, and Kakashi just kind of cuts Minato. He's like, forgive me, Sensei, but I was wondering if you can give my team a C rank mission or higher. And Minato's like, wait, what? Kakashi, I don't think that they're ready for that kind of, and everybody in the room just says, yes, we're ready. And Minato and the counselor, they're just like surprised. They're like, are there, and Minato just says to Kakashi, he says, Kakashi, are their skills really that good? And Kakashi says, yeah, their skills are phenomenal. Sasuke and Sakura are already like at low level tuning levels, and Naruto's already like at beyond high jonin levels, and Naruto kind of just stomps on Kakashi's foot, and Kakashi just kind of like freezes up. He's like, "Oh, why did you do that?" He's like, "Don't tell him that. Just tell him I'm at a mid jonin level." And Kakashi says, "All right." Naruto is at a mid jonin level, and of course, everybody's surprised at Naruto that he's already at a mid jonin level. But anyway, and Kakashi and Minato says, "Well, all right. If you think they're that good, I guess I can give you a C rank." And of course, you guys already know who's coming. Old man drunk Tazuna. Tazuna comes in. He's like, and of course, he just reeks of alcohol. He's like, "So who are these kids?" I know, guys, but just deal with it. So he's like, "Are you sure these people could protect me?" And right before he even finishes that sentence, Naruto's just already right behind him with a kunai, and Tazuna just he darn near does 1 and 2 at the same time, and he's just like, "Oh frick, oh frick, oh frick, this kid's gonna kill me." And Naruto says, "I dare you to finish that sentence. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Come on, do it, do it, do it. I want you to do it. Come on, dare. I dare you to finish that sentence." And Tazuna's like, "All right, yep, nope, never mind. These guys can protect me." Because Tazuna was Tazuna was scared out of his life because he didn't want to he didn't want to get his throat slit. He didn't want to catch those hands. And anyway, but and of course they take the job without knowing who's going to be making an appearance. We already know who it is, guys. So yeah. Anyways, Naruto, Kakashi says, "All right, guys, meet me at the." I think they said it was the. I'm gonna say the West Gate. I think it was the West Gate. West Side? No, I'm playing. But West. They meet each other at the West Gate. Anyway, and anyway, there. Of course, 10 minutes pass by. Naruto is just kind of going on to, we already know, the Land of Waves arc. And of course, right when they start leaving, and Kakashi says, "So?" And Naruto says, "So what?" He's like, "So you're going to keep your end of the deal?" And Naruto, really thinking that Kakashi was really just going to, he was hoping that everybody would just kind of forget about that. He's like, "Oh, yeah, okay." Anyway, he says, "Well, I think it's better if I just let Albion explain it to you." And they're like, "Albion? Who the frick is Albion?" And then the wings materialize on the bag, and then remember, every time when Albion speaks, the lights kind of just glow a little bit. The blue, all right, like right below the white, you see the blue energy wings. Yeah. They glow a light blue whenever Albion starts talking, and Albion says, "He's talking about me." And then everybody's just like, what the frick is that? And they're like, he says, "I'm Albion, the heavenly white vanishing dragon of supremacy." And they're like, the who and the what? And they're like, ugh. And Albion's just like, Albion and Naruto are just like, ugh, gosh. And of course, Albion just starts explaining about what sacred gears are, and how Albion's just no ordinary sacred gear. He's one of the Longinuses. He says he's one of the legendary 13 Longinuses that were created. And they're like, huh. And the team's like, huh, okay. And anyway, the wings dematerialize because Naruto doesn't really have a need for them for right now. He says, "All right, Albion, you can go." And Albion says, "All right, let me know when you need help." And Naruto says, "Oh, don't worry. After all, this should just be a guarding mission." And of course, Naruto is the first one to notice the puddle Then Kakashi notices the puddle, and Naruto says, "Hey, Kakashi-sensei." And he stops the entire team, and Naruto says, "Hey, does anybody notice that puddle right there?" And Kakashi's like surprised. He's like, so he noticed it too. Which we all know who's coming out next. The Demon Brothers. And, they come out and said, "You're dead, old man Tazuna." And Naruto just body flickers and just stops both of the Demon Brothers, and one hit KOs them by karate chopping them in the back of the neck. Because remember, Naruto only shows his power to people he thinks is worthy of showing his power. So, or if somebody's intentionally trying to kill him. So, and when I mean intent, they have to be releasing off a certain amount of bloodlust for him to actually be serious and actually release that amount of bloodlust back. But he only felt like a little bit of bloodlust. He didn't sense a whole lot of bloodlust coming from the Demon Brothers. So anyway, he just knocks them out, both of them out, and ties them to a tree with some ninja wire. And of course, Naruto just starts interrogating. He says, "Why were you sent after this guy?" He says, "Why were you after the bridge builder?" And they said, "It's none of your business, kid." And then Naruto just kind of whips out a kunai. He's like, "Look, I have no hesitation slitting your throats right here and right now. You better tell me, or otherwise you're going to die." And of course, them fearing for their lives, they said, "All right, listen, this man's got a hit on his head. He's a wanted man by Gato." And of course, Kakashi hears the name Gato, and he's like, wait, you can't mean the crime boss Gato, can you?" And they said, "Yeah, that one." And they said, "But you better get ready, because let me tell you, we're not even the strongest out of this group. Because we were said if we failed, Gato's bringing out the big guns to take you guys out. And that little bridge builder, too." And then Naruto says, "Well, thank you for telling us your information. You can die now." And the Demon Brothers said, "Wait, we told you everything we know." And Naruto said, "Yeah, you did. But, two things. I don't care. 2, I don't give a crap." And Naruto is about to actually go and stab them in the throat, but of course Sakura, being useless and whiny as ever, as we all know her to be, said, "Naruto, don't do that!" And Naruto said, "Shut up!" He's like, "Never mind, Sakura, like everything, you always know how to ruin a mood. Right when I'm feeling trigger happy or stabby, and yeah, Naruto kind of has that weird obsession with, when he's about to kill, he kind of, makes it, he tries to make it like a comedy, not like Joker comedy, but, he tries to, lighten the mood, even though he's about to kill somebody, but anyway, he's like, "Alright, whatever." And Kakashi said, "Oh, well, I was just gonna let you do whatever you were gonna do. But, I don't care, we already got the answers." And Sakura said, "Kakashi said," and of course everybody just said, "Shut up, Sakura!" And the Demon Brothers said, "What the heck is going on here?" And Naruto said, "Shut up, do you want to die?" And then of course they said, "Nope, never mind, we're done talking." And then Naruto said, "Yeah, that's what I thought." And then anyway, Kakashi says, "Well, this complicates things. This was supposed to be a C-rank mission." But then again, he looks at Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura, and he says, well, considering their skills," he says, "well, I better just leave it up to them." He says, "Alright guys, this C-rank just turned into a B-rank." He says, "So, what do you guys want to do?" And Naruto says, "Well, first, we're going to finish this dang mission. I don't care who this Gato guy sends our way. We're going to kill him. We're going to kill them all." And Sasuke agrees because, he's on his eyes on revenge. He's wanting to kill his big bro Itachi. Hashtag Itachi forever. But never mind. Anyway, so naturally, Sasuke has a goal that he wants to go and, fight. But anyway, they're going, and of course they all agree, because Sakura always agrees with Sasuke because she's useless, as always, and she's always fangirling. But anyway, they are going ahead into the Land of Waves, and like I said, guys, I'm going to try to get this. I want to at least finish this up at the Land of Waves arc. So, anyway, Naruto and the rest of Team 7 are just heading into the Land of Waves. Naruto notices a mist is rolling in, and Naruto is sensing a whole lot of killer intent. Naruto says, "Everybody duck," and then Naruto's like the first one to duck. Kakashi just brings everybody down. He's like, "Get down!" And then, of course, the executioner blade lands into a tree. Zabuza lands on top. He says, "Huh, you have good." He's like, "Huh, very good, kid, but you're still no match for me." And then Naruto says, "Huh, so you're the infamous Zabuza Momochi." And he says, "So my reputation precedes me. It seems like even children know who I am." He says, "Well, in that case, you already know what's in it for you." And Naruto says, "So, you're the A-rank demon of the mist. Oh, well, my bad, you're a rogue." And I'm just going to say that Naruto just says, "Alright, so, do you want to be the first one to die?" And Zabuza says, "Do you have a death wish?" And Naruto says, "Nah, I'm just very confident I can take you out." And then he says, "You better watch your mouth, boy." And then, of course, Zabuza just jumps off, grabs the executioner blade, and comes charging at Naruto. But, of course, Kakashi, thinking that this would be probably too much for Naruto, jumps in front of Naruto and blocks Zabuza's attack with the kunai. Which, that must be a very durable kunai, because I'm pretty sure that kunai would have been cut in half, but hey, you know what? That's what happened in canon, so guess what? That's what's happening. Anyway, okay, yeah. Alright, so, anyway, they kind of, Zabuza says, "So you're the infamous Kakashi Hatsuge of the Sharingan Eye," which they already know that Kakashi possesses a Sharingan. Anyway, both of them back away, and and Kakashi says, and then Naruto just already, blitzed past, Kakashi, and he says, "Alright, Albion, this one's gonna be a little bit tougher, so I'm gonna need you to materialize." And then Albion says, "Very well then." Then Albion's wings, the sacred gear, materializes on Naruto's back, and Zabuza is like, "Wait, huh? What the heck are those things?" And Naruto just, right when he just shoots up into the sky, he says, "Alright, let's do this." And then Zabuza says, "You think you're safe from me up there?" And then he just starts weaving hand signs left and right. He says, "Alright, water style, water dragon jutsu." And then Albion says, "Don't worry, Naruto, I got this." And Albion says, "Divide, divide, divide, divide." And of course, the water dragon gets poofed out of existence. And Zabuza says, wait, huh? What the heck happened to my dragon?" And Naruto just starts laughing. He says, "Well, your dragon just fueled my power." And I'm going to say that now he has 3 times the amount of strength that he had before. And, by the way, you guys, if you guys don't know this, if Naruto hits a certain limit, then his wings will start releasing that chakra, so that way he doesn't overload himself, because there is a certain limit to how much power he can take, and after dividing it. So his wings are just, once he hits that limit, Naruto will start releasing chakra out of his wings. Yes, it'll be all sparkly for all you people out there when it's coming out of his wings. Anyway, Naruto says, if this is the case, I don't even think there should be a need for me to even go use my balance breaker. And then Naruto says, well, never tried this, but I think it's time for me to start my aerial assault. And Naruto says, multi-shadow clone jutsu! And I'm going to say 7,000 shadow clones are in the air. And Zabuza says, what? How much chakra does this kid have? He's like, this is too much chakra for one person to even have. And then Naruto says, alright. You wanted me to go all out. Well, which the team knows that Naruto isn't going all out. Because if he was going all out, Naruto and Albion would have used the balance breaker right now. But Naruto's just right now, he's just kind of messing around with Zabuza. Naruto just starts launching kunai and shuriken. All the shadow clones are releasing kunai and shuriken, and Zabuza is saying, this is too many, even for me to block. I might be able to dodge a few of them, but I can't dodge them all. They're moving way too fast, and they're covering a very wide area. I can't really predict where they're all coming. And Naruto says, wind style. Wind blade jutsu! And he starts encoding all the shuriken and kunai inside, coating them in wind. And Naruto which increases their speed and their sharpness. And so now they're just coming out even at faster rates. And Zabuza is saying, crap. I can't dodge all these. I'm going to die. And of course, I'm going to say Haku at this point sees that Zabuza is getting frantic. He's starting to worry. He's starting to panic. And Haku's never really seen Zabuza get panicky, really. Usually Zabuza loves it when there's a challenge, but Zabuza is actually getting overwhelmed by this much power. He's like, crap. He's like, wait. Maybe... He's like, no, those shuriken and kunai will just cut through my water prison jutsu. And anyway, Haku just throws some Senbon, hits Zabuza in the neck, and Zabuza goes flying into a tree. And, of course, Naruto undoes his multi-shadow clone jutsu, and he descends to the ground, and Haku says what he said in Ken. He says, oh, I'm a hunter ninja, and I'm here to collect... I've been hunting Zabuza for weeks, and I'm going to take his dead body, and dispose of his body. And, of course, Kakashi Hatake checks and sees if he's dead or not, and Naruto, even though he trusts Kakashi, he doesn't completely agree with him 100%. So he says, alright. Albion, Kurama, is he actually dead? And Albion's trying to detect if there's any life, or if there's even just a faint heartbeat. And then Albion says, he's not dead. He's just faintly... His heartbeat slowed down to such a rate to where it just looks like he's dead. And Naruto says, very well then. And then Naruto says, Kakashi, get back. And Kakashi says, Naruto, he's dead. And then Naruto just kind of blitz, and Haku was too slow to react, so Naruto just slits Zabuza's throat. And Haku says, how dare you! And then, of course, tries to engage battle with Naruto. And then Naruto says, you're not really a hunter ninja, are you? And of course, obviously, after saying, how dare you, obviously that's a dead giveaway. But anyway, Naruto is just like, you should really, if you want to believe somebody's dead, make sure that that person that you're going against doesn't have sensory capabilities. And Haku just starts getting angry. He says, you took my everything away from me, now you must die. And then Naruto says, no, you're gonna die. And then Haku says, you shut up. You shut up! And just starts throwing Senbon. But Naruto says, whatever. And Naruto just zooms right into the sky and right behind Haku and just karate chops her in the back. Not her, but him. Karate chops him into the back of the neck. But karate chops him in the back of the neck. And says, alright, Kakashi, what do you want to do with him? And Kakashi says, well, I guess we can get some information out of him. And I guess one of us could go and get a location of where Gato's base is. And Naruto says, nah, he won't talk. I know his type. I know people like him. He's not a squealer. I know a squealer when I see one. And he says, this boy is not a squealer. Oh well. Time to, for right now, Kakashi, put him under a genjutsu. Just make him have like a dream or something that Zabuza is still alive, and that was just a terrible nightmare. And Kakashi says, alright, will do. He says, angelic illusion, heavenly dream. That's just how that's a new genjutsu I created, and obviously it sounds like how it suggests. And of course they're carrying Haku on Kakashi's back, and the wings on Naruto's back dematerializes, and then Naruto says, thanks, Albion. And Albion says, no problem, partner. He says, no problem, partner. And Naruto and the rest of them get to Tazuna's house, and of course Tazuna invites them in and introduces them to his family. I forgot the mother's name, but then Inari, his grandson Inari. And Inari, he's like, these kids, and then before, again, because Naruto has really a bad temper about people looking down on him, because he doesn't like being looked down upon. Because Naruto knows he's strong, but still, he doesn't like people to think that he's weak. So he just kind of like comes right behind this kid. He says, no, finish what you're going to say, kid. And Tazuna is thinking in his head, oh, come on. I understand doing it to me, but doing it to my grandson, come on, man, have a heart. And then Naruto's like, looks at Tazuna and says, shut up. Well, he doesn't really say it, but his look says, shut up, or this is going to happen to you again. And Tazuna's like, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to shut up. I'm not even going to say anything. Now, of course, they're there, and Kakashi says, alright, so who wants to do some training? And of course, Naruto says, oh, I have my own little training regimen that I like to do. And Kakashi says, well, I'm pretty sure you got to learn some chakra control. Naruto says, well, I can already walk up trees, and I can already do water walking as well. And Kakashi says, oh, well, okay then. And of course, Sasuke and Sakura, they already have good chakra control as well. Because I really didn't just see the point of that. I mean, other than they need to work on chakra control. But Naruto's just like, man, Kakashi, are you going to really just teach us something, or are you just going to just sit there? And Kakashi just says, yeah. Well, right now, that kind of throws my lesson out for the window for today. I mean, that was really the only lesson I had planned for. I thought you guys were going to at least take a while for you guys to master it. I mean, even for some Jonin, that's a hard thing for them to do, is control the chakra. Naruto says, well, I'm not any ordinary human now, am I? And then Kakashi says, well, you do got a point, so... Okay, then. Anyway, Kakashi and Team 7, they go to, it's the next day, of course they're guarding Tazuna, and of course Haku is still with them, but he's still under a genjutsu. He doesn't know it's a genjutsu, and obviously, and honestly, even if it was a genjutsu, he just would rather stay in the genjutsu because that's where his dream is. And of course they're just standing there, and Gato just says, you know what, we gotta take out this bridge builder. Zabuza and Haku are taking way too long. They should have already been back by now. And I'm gonna say Naruto was still left behind because Naruto wanted just to kind of just sleep in a little bit. So really just Kakashi, Sasuke, and Sakura are at the bridge guarding Tazuna, and Gato still sends those two guys to go capture Inari's mother and Inari. And Naruto obviously hears their screams, and Naruto comes jumping out of the window, and he body flickers right behind the guys and knocks them both out. No, he doesn't knock them out. He just stabs them into the neck and just cuts their jugular veins. And of course blood comes out, and then they fall into the water. And then I think no, Inari's mom and Inari just say thank you for saving us, and Naruto looks down at Inari and says, look, if you want to be strong, he's like, look, true strength is when you, even though when you're encountered by an obstacle that you don't think you can overcome, you gotta dig deep in yourself and find it. Even when the odds are stacked against you, you gotta learn how to tap into that strength in order to protect your mom. Remember, boys don't cry. They protect what's theirs. And then, of course, this sparks Inari, and Naruto brings Inari out of his little slump that he was in. Anyway, Naruto just says, well, I guess I need to hurry up and head to the bridge, because if they were here, I imagine that the rest of Gato's men are also there, too. So anyway, Naruto just kind of body flickers to the bridge, and Inari goes to get the villagers to stand up against Gato, and of course that works. And Naruto body flickers onto the bridge, and everybody's just surprised, and they're like, Naruto, you're here, and just in time too. Naruto says, yeah, I just finished taking out two guys at the house. And they said, so they were at the house as well? And Naruto says, yeah, I'm guessing that Gato was trying to capture the mom and the grandson to bribe Tazuna and to stop building the bridge. And Tazuna says, thank you, Naruto, for protecting my daughter and my grandson. And Naruto says, well, you're already paying me, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just doing my job. And then Naruto just kind of like, alright, let's see what these small fry got. Alright, well, even I gotta admit, that's a lot of weapons. Oh, and guys, if you're wondering what happened to Zabuza's Executioner Blade, I'm gonna say that Naruto kind of took it as a souvenir. And he sealed it into a scroll and just kind of put it away for the time being. But anyway, Naruto says, alright. And remember, guys, I don't know if I said this, but Naruto will learn a little bit of magic here and there. But Naruto says, and Albion says, hey Naruto, why don't you do that little spell I taught you? He's like, really? Alright. He's like, okay. Okay, how did it go again? He says, oh yeah, okay. He says, demonic dream. He says, demonic dream, death's embrace. And then, of course, a magic circle. Of course, Naruto, like this. You know what? I take that back, guys. No, he's not gonna have magic. I was gonna have magic replaced for what Naruto didn't really have in Genjutsu, but really, it just all magic really would be Genjutsu without weaving hand signs. So Uh, Naruto says, "All right, Sasuke, Sakura, guard the bridge builder. Don't let any of them come near him. And Kakashi and I will take on these guys. Kakashi, you'll take on 50 of them, and I'll take on 50 of them." And Kakashi says, "All right, Naruto, let's do this." And of course, Naruto says, "But wait, hold on. I'm going to take advantage of this." Naruto says, "Multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu." And Kakashi says, "Well, I guess I might as well do the same. Multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu." And of course, Naruto has like 500, and Kakashi only has like 50. And of course, they all start charging at blinding speeds at the just mobsters, and they just get their butts kicked. That's all I'm gonna say. They got their butts kicked, and they did not lose like one Shadow Clone. Gato's just like backing up from the bridge, and the real Naruto deactivates all of his Shadow Clones, and Kakashi does the same thing, and Naruto just body flickers right in front of Gato and grabs him by the throat, and body flickers back to the group of people and drops him in front of them, and Naruto says, "You guys can do whatever you want to him." And of course, they kill Gato by beating him senselessly and killing him. And of course, Tazuna finishes the bridge, and they name it after Naruto, calling it the Great Naruto Bridge. Anyway, they are heading home, and they get back to the village. The mission was a complete success. Kakashi tells Minato how it was actually a B rank, but Tazuna didn't have enough money to pay for a B rank. That's why he had to lie about his C rank. And Minato says, "All right, I understand." And Minato says, "Well, since it turned into a B rank mission, I guess I'll pay you double." And of course, this excites everybody, well, except for Kakashi and Naruto, but they still accept their payment graciously. And then, of course, Naruto heads home. And then Minato, again, was already at home because he got finished with his paperwork early again. So, anyway, Naruto enters into his house, and he says, "I'm home," and everybody says, "Welcome home, welcome back." And of course, Naruto gets there, and Minato says, "Well, I'm proud of you, son. You held your own. You did very well." And Naruto says, "Oh, thanks." And Naruto says, "Ugh, I'm tired." Anyway, Minato says, "So, Naruto, do you know that the Chunin exam is coming up?" And Naruto says, "Huh? For real?" And Minato says, "Yeah, for real. The Chunin exams are coming up." Naruto says, "Huh, all right, awesome." And Naruto goes to sleep, and I'm going to leave it right here, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment down below, turn the bell notification on, so that way you guys can stay posted and notice when I put up my videos, when I drop my videos. So I hope you guys like this. Share this with your friends on your social media platforms. Hope you guys like it. Enjoy, and good night, guys.